Hello! In this video, I am going to go over a new product that I'm carrying in my retail store, but not a new product to me, and that is the MyBrows by Godefroy. So if you want to know all the deets, I'm going to show the different arches, the different colors, what's the difference. I'm going to go through all of that. So if that is something that you really want to know about, then stick around. Been interested in this product, which is the MyBrow brow transfers from Godefroy, and you just don't know how to use them, which one or which arch, which color, what's what, then this is the video for you. I'm going to go over all the 4 different arch shapes, compare them, tell you what the differences is, as well as going over the 4 colors and show you what the differences are of those. I'm Tia. I'm a wig coach, wig educator, and a wig retailer with Tia Maria Wigs. But I also am known for brows. So a little bit about me. I do have alopecia and I have very, very sparse brows. So I often... well, not often. I always wear false lashes. I do a lot with my brows. I have several different brow routines that I have videos on, but one of the things that I use and have used regularly for several years is the Godefroy MyBrow. These are actually mine that are in a little container. So they come in this packaging right here. So I have the style medium brown with high arch, and they say that they're long-lasting eye transfers, last for up to 5 days, can be worn over sparse brows, waterproof, easy to apply and to remove, and it shows directions and everything. I actually have not only a tutorial video, but a video where I go through like different techniques, things that I tried, things that worked, things that didn't work. And so I will link that video for you. And I'm also going to update it because that was a little while ago. However, I now carry these, and there's actually more arch shapes and colors available than I thought. So I want to go over everything and kind of show you the differences. This is what they look like. And so there's 24 eye transfers in here, so 12 per eye. And they look like this. Okay, this is the back. So it shows you the back so you can see like where it is, and you essentially like cut this, all right? But what they are is essentially they're like a stick-on, like a, you know, the fake tattoos that kids get and stick on your arm. Same concept with these. And so what you do is you put this on, you wet your brow, you stick this on, and then it sticks on, and it does look like this, and it has like these hair strokes and things like that. So I really, really love them. I love them not only just for me, but I also use them. I have like the realistic looking mannequins, and sometimes they come and their eyebrows are crazy and I don't like them. So I have actually taken their eyebrows off and used these transfers for their eyebrows, and it works really well, and they stay on forever. So let's go through the different colors and the different arches and all of that. Okay, so the first one we're going to start with is the light brown. Now I haven't seen a lot of the light brown, but a lot of the reviews that I read on the light brown, people were basically saying that they were more red than brown. For me, I think that's actually kind of nice. So like if I had this color, this is Nutella Buttercream from Beltress, and it's a discontinued color, but you can see it does have sort of that honey brown reddish tinge. And so when I do my brows, I would normally change my brow color, and it is sort of changed a little bit later right now, but I'm going to open these up and see what they're really talking about. So the first one we have, and this was surprising, so there's the medium arch, low arch, high arch, and soft arch. I have seen online the soft arch and the low arch be used interchangeably. They aren't, okay? So I'm going to show you really, really quickly. This is the low arch, and you can see how that looks. And then this is the soft arch. You can see they're not the same shape. And so it's interesting that online people just use them interchangeably. So I'm going to put them in order as far as I can see in terms of the arch and how high it is, and show you what the difference is. So the first one we have is light brown in the low arch, and the low arch is going to be just that. You can see it right now. This is the one where it has more of the rounded look to it, okay? The second one in order, I think, is the medium arch, okay? And you can see that there is a bit more than this one here. Okay. Next up, I think, comes the soft arch. And that one definitely has an actual, like, instead of the crescent moon, there is an arch to it. So if that is the type of lifting brow that you like, then that is the one that you're going to want. So this is sort of, you can see, is the medium arch, and this is the soft arch. So you can see they're essentially the same height, but this is going to be, you know, where it's just curved around, and this is going to have that actual arch. Okay? And then the last one, and this is true for all the colors. So the last one is going to be the high arch. That is the one that I had. I just had the high arch in medium brown, a different color. But you can see there's an actual higher arch, and it looks like this. So this one is the soft arch, and this one is the high arch. So these are both the arches. This one is going to be the, you know, not as high. And then these are both the low arches, and they're more rounded. This is the low arch. This is the medium arch. And you can see that their shape is more of the rounded. Let me see if I'm able to hold them all up together. I think I should be able to. So you can see them side by side by side. So starting with my finger here, this is going to be the low arch. Second is going to be the medium arch. This is going to be the soft arch. And then this is going to be the high arch. Okay, so that goes over the arch. The arches are the same, but that's how what order I would put them in. Let's go ahead and just open one of these, and let's see what the color is for the light brown. So no matter what the arch, the colors will be the same. Yeah, so this is a bit of a red, but if you have reddish hair, if you do the auburn, I actually think, look at that. That would match nicely with these color hair. I would say this leans more reddish as opposed to light brown, but I will keep this out and then we can compare. So that is the light brown color. That's what it says it is, okay? Next up we have is the medium brown. And so medium brown has the same thing. It's got the low arch, medium arch, soft arch, and high arch. So you can get all the different arches in the medium brown. We're going to go ahead and look at another one that is a low arch so that we can do a side by side with the colors. And let's open them up. So they same 4 arches. And okay, so this is the low arch for the medium brown. And the medium brown is the one that I normally use. And you can see the color is definitely more brown. It's darker. So this is going to be the light brown here, and this is the medium brown. So you can tell this is pulling pretty red, and this is not. So this one works really well for me. Pretty much no matter what hair I'm using, unless I'm wearing something very dark. They do have a 4th color, but I don't have those. So this one here is the dark brown. They do have a black. So if you wanted that, you can order that from me. But I don't have the black right in front of me because to me, the dark brown is pretty dark. But if you wanted black specifically, they do have black. And then I will compare the 3. Okay, so you can definitely tell it is darker and maybe a little bit cooler toned as well. But it's not super, super dark. I mean, it's definitely dark. You can see next to this, it's definitely dark. But let's look at them. So we have the light brown, the medium brown, and then the dark brown. And these are all 3 right next to each other, and so you can see the differences. So I hope that this video just helps you choose the arch shape that you like and the color that you like a little bit more accurately than maybe what it just shows online. You can purchase these from me on my website. If you have any questions or comments, I have used them in multiple different ways. I'll link all the videos and all that, but thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts, comments, tips, tricks, questions about these eyebrow transfers, put that down below. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you have, thanks so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!